Welcome to Aral TarlakHenyo, here on RTV Tarlac Channel 26, simulcast over DZTC Radyo Pilipino, Tarlac. Today is Monday, March 1, 2021. This is Elmer L. Isla, your teacher broadcaster for today. Before we begin, may I ask you, dear students, to bring out the following: notebook and pen for note-taking, Mathematics 8 learners material, and your learners activity sheet in Mathematics 8. Also, please stay at the most comfortable spot in your home for maximum learning experience. Please be reminded that while our session is ongoing, you may type in your comment or your questions at the comment section of our Facebook live streaming here at RTV Tarlac Channel 26. Let us now discuss our topic for today, the mathematical systems. But before that, let us first be familiarized with some amazing facts and trivias about geometry. Are you ready? Well then, let us begin. Geometry trivia number 1. The word geometry is from the Greek word geo, meaning earth, and metria, meaning measurement. Basically, the definition of geometry is about earth measurement. Geometry trivia number 2. The father of geometry is Euclid, who lived around 3300 BC. He did some amazing works in geometry that includes the influential Elements, which was part of textbooks for teaching mathematics until around the early 20th century. Ready for the next trivia? Geometry trivia number 3. The use of geometry principles dates back to 3000 BC, where ancient Egyptians used various geometric equations to calculate area of circles, among other formulas. Geometry trivia number 4. Greeks were so keen for using geometry that they made artwork and leasing buildings based on golden ratio of approximately 1.618. Now you have another reason to love this subject. Geometry trivia number 5. Two of the most powerful tools of geometry which helped in the advancement of subject in construction of various lengths, angles, and geometric shapes were the compass and straight edge. You have now learned some interesting facts about geometry. As we go along with the third quarter lessons in Mathematics 8, we will be more immersed with the beautiful world of geometry. Let us now proceed with our topic about mathematical systems. What are these? Let us find out. Mathematical systems are divided into 4 parts: undefined terms, defined terms, postulates, and theorems. Let us now define each. As a reminder, the more in-depth discussion about these 4 parts will be delivered to you on Wednesday by Ma'am Nancy B. Pineda. The first part is the undefined terms. In geometry, we have several undefined terms: point, line, and plane. From these 3 undefined terms, all other terms in geometry can be defined. In geometry, we define a point as a location and no size. A line is defined as something that extends infinitely in either direction but has no width and is one-dimensional, while a plane extends infinitely in 2 dimensions. Let us have the definition of the second part, the defined terms. In geometry, defined terms are terms that have a formal definition and can be defined using other geometrical terms. These are terms that are defined in terms of the undefined terms. In all, there are 5 of them in geometry. These are collinear points, coplanar points, line segment, ray, and point of intersection. That is the second part of the mathematical system. Let us now proceed to the third part, the postulates. Postulates are statements that is assumed as true. This includes axioms and conjectures. We have now known the third part of the mathematical systems, the postulates. Now, we familiarize ourselves with the final part, the theorems. A theorem is a statement that we arrive at by successive application of the rule of implication to the axiom and statements previously arrived. Furthermore, these are statements that are proven to be true using postulates, definitions, and other established theorems and logic. With that, we have now learned the 4 parts of the mathematical systems. Again, these are the undefined terms, defined terms, the postulates, and the theorems. Now, in geometry, it is important that we can use the different geometric symbols for us to write a more concise mathematical statements. Hence, we must learn and be familiarized with the different symbols in geometry, as well as its meaning and proper use. Let us now proceed to learning them one by one. Let us remember, we use symbols in geometry to save time and space when writing. So then, here are the symbols that we will be learning about today. All in all, there are 12 symbols. Let us name each. This first symbol is a 3-sided figure. What does it represent? This symbol represents the triangle. In using this symbol, we write the shape beside the 3 capital letters that can be found in the triangle's vertices. In our example, the symbol is written beside the letters A, B, C. This will be read as triangle ABC. By doing this, we will save time writing the phrase as well as save more space in our notes. The second symbol is drawn using 2 line segments with a common endpoint. This is the symbol for angle. We use this symbol in 2 ways. 1, by using 3 capital letters after the symbol, and 2, by using a single capital letter found at the vertex of an angle. In our given example, the symbol is written beside the 3 capital letters A, B, C. We can read this as angle ABC. Symbol number 3 is an inverted capital letter T. What does it represent? The symbol represents perpendicular. This symbol is used when lines intersect at a point and form right angles. In our example, line AB and line CD are intersecting. By writing the symbol of perpendicular between line AB and line CD, we can write the statement that goes like this. Line AB is perpendicular to line CD. The fourth geometric symbol is drawn using 2 line segments, arranged like a train rail. What is this symbol? This is the symbol for parallel. In our example, line EF is parallel to line GH. The symbol just like the symbol for perpendicular, is to be written between the two given lines as shown in our example. The fifth symbol is a very small circle. What does it mean and how is it used? This is the symbol for degrees. It is drawn at the upper right position after a number. In our example, the symbol is written after the number 360. This is read as 360 degrees. Are you following so far? If so, let us proceed with the next one. The sixth symbol resembles the letter L. Do you know its meaning? This symbol means a right angle. A right angle is an angle which has a measure of exactly 90 degrees. By using this symbol, we can relay that a given angle measures 90 degrees. This seventh symbol is simply a line segment written above two capital letters. Do you know what it means? This symbol means line segment. In our example, the two letters written below it are the capital letters A and B. Together with the symbol, this can be read as line segment AB. The eighth symbol is similar to our previous symbol, only this time, the line above the two letters has arrowheads at each end. Again, what does this symbol mean? This symbol means line. In the example, two capital letters A and B are written below it. This can be read as line AB. Our ninth symbol shares some similarities to our two previous symbols. It is a line with only one arrowhead at its right end. N is written above any two capital letters. This symbol is the symbol for ray. In our example, two capital letters are written below it. These are A and B. We can read this as ray AB. We are now down to our last three geometric symbols. Let us proceed with our 10th symbol. This symbol is an equal sign with a wavy line above it. What is its meaning? Congruent is the meaning of this symbol. We use this symbol to imply that two shapes or angles are identical in form. Also, this symbol is to be written between the two shapes or angles being associated. In our example, the symbol is written between triangle ABC and triangle DEF. This can be read as triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Moving on, the 11th symbol is a small wavy line. This is the symbol for similar. In our example, the symbol is written between triangle ABC and triangle DEF. This can be read as triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. For our final symbol, it is composed of three dots arranged in a triangular manner, two dots at the bottom and one dot above them. What could this symbol possibly mean? This symbol actually means therefore. It is used whenever we arrive at a certain conclusion. In our example, we have a conclusion statement, A is equal to B, and then the therefore sign, B is equal to A. This is read as A is equal to B, therefore B is equal to A. You can also use this symbol at the start of your conclusion statement. Summing up, we have learned 12 symbols. Remember each one of them and use them whenever necessary. This will save you time in writing as well as space in your notes. In addition to the 12 symbols, we must also learn some symbols in geometry that are associated with polygons. In the next few slides, we will learn about them. Are you ready? Let us proceed. In particular, we will study about the symbols associated with congruent angles and sides. In this discussion, we will use the two congruent triangles ABC and DEF. What can you notice about them? Right, there are lines in each of their three sides and shaded regions in each of their three angles. The corresponding congruent sides are marked with small straight line segments called hash marks. The corresponding congruent angles are marked with arcs and sometimes squares. Congruent sides have the same number of hash marks and congruent angles have the same number of arcs or sometimes squares. Following this concept, the congruent angles are as follows. Angle ABC is congruent to angle DEF. They are congruent because they have the same shaded part, which is a square at vertex B and vertex E. Also, angle BCA is congruent to angle EFD. They are congruent because they have the same number of arcs and vertex C and vertex F. And finally, angle CAB is congruent to angle FDE. They are congruent because they have the same number of arcs and at vertex A and vertex D. Now for the congruent sides, we follow again the same concept we use for the congruent angles. Remember, the sides with the same number of hash marks are congruent. Therefore, the congruent sides or line segments are as follows. Line segment AB is congruent to line segment DE, since they both have single hash mark. Also, line segment BC is congruent to line segment EF, because both line segments have two hash marks in the triangle. And lastly, line segment AC is congruent to line segment DF because of the three hash marks found in both of them. Again, always remember the corresponding congruent sides are marked with small straight line segments called hash marks, and the corresponding congruent angles are marked with arcs and sometimes squares. Let us now see if you remember what we have discussed today. We will have a short quiz. Just write your answers on your notebook or type it in the comment section of our Facebook live streaming here at RTV Tarlac Channel 26. Ready? Let us begin. Let us see what you have learned. I will be giving you 5 seconds to give your answer. Ready? Let us have the first item. These are statements that are assumed as true. I repeat, these are statements that are assumed as true. A. Defined terms. B. Theorems. C. Postulates. 5 seconds, go. The correct answer is C. Postulates. Very good. Now on to item number 2. This part of mathematical system includes the points, lines, and planes. This part of mathematical system includes the points, lines, and planes. A. Defined terms. B. Undefined terms. C. Theorems. 5 seconds, go. Time is up. The correct answer is B. Undefined terms. Good work. Item number 3. These are statements that are proven to be true using postulates, definitions, or other established theorems and logic. Is it A. Defined terms, B. Undefined terms, or C. Theorems? 5 seconds, go. Time is up. The correct answer is C, theorems. Item number 4. This part of mathematical system is composed of collinear points, coplanar points, line segment, ray, and point of intersection. A. Defined terms. B. Undefined terms. Or C. Theorems. Another 5 seconds. Go. The correct answer is A. Defined terms. Give it up. Now for the next items, identify the symbol being shown. For those who are listening, I will be describing them to you. Ready? Let us have item number 5. Identify this symbol. Wavy line. 5 seconds, go. The correct answer is similar. Item number 6. Identify this symbol. Inverted capital letter T. 5 seconds, go. Time is up. The correct answer is perpendicular. On to item number 7. Identify this symbol. 3 dots arranged in a triangular manner. Time is up. The correct answer is therefore. Item number 8. Identify this symbol. 3-sided figure. 5 seconds. Time is up. The correct answer is triangle. Item number 9. Identify this symbol. 2 lines formed like a train rail. 5 seconds. Time is up. The correct answer is parallel. Last item, number 10. Identify this symbol. Equal sign with a wavy line above it. Another 5 seconds. The correct answer is congruent. Good job, everyone. You deserve a big round of applause. Now for your assignment, write the following in mathematical statement using the appropriate symbols. Number 1. Triangle MNO is congruent to triangle PQR. Number 2. Line segment ET is perpendicular to line segment FB. Angle KLM is equal to 67 degrees. Number 4. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle GHI. And number 5. Ray AT is parallel to line segment VW. Now, you will be writing your assignment in your notebook. Again, you will be writing the following in mathematical statement using the appropriate symbols. Time flies fast. It is now time to say goodbye. Before that, I want to leave you a thought to ponder. The quotation goes like this. The expert in anything was once a beginner. My dear learners, work and strive hard and aim for excellence. I hope that you have learned something today. This is Elmer L. Isla, your teacher broadcaster. Thank you and good day.